dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary duties with me is Sue Smith. And coming right up, live action from the Eliteserien. What are your expectations for today?
Well, I'm sure both managers will have given them their final instructions. Go out and give it their all. Hopefully, that'll be enough for a positive result. I'm looking forward to this one.
And they keep it moving. Well, it came to nothing in the end. This is how the visitors will set up today.
Well, it's a 5-3-2 on paper, but it will shift to a 3-5-2 when they have the ball. The wing-backs are so important in this formation. They've got the responsibilities in both defending and attacking.
Well, the manager is entitled to feel confident based on previous history.
Yeah, he's got a good record, but every match is a new battle, and we'll see if he can keep this going.
Berg. And I think, unfortunately for him, the less said about that attempt, the better.
Oh, that's a poor attempt, that. He had other options, and you can see his teammates are frustrated with him for attempting that.
Credit due, a good intervention. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, he's been outstanding since joining the club, hasn't he? He must be a nightmare to play against. He can score all different types of goals, so all the best trying to keep him quiet today.
And intercepted it.
Yeah, anticipated well there. Read that before it even happened.
Good movement. Can they forge ahead? Keeper getting the touch. A goal! The opening statement of the match. A richly deserved lead, and now they can celebrate.
Well, here's the replay, and it's poor from the keeper. Completely gets caught out in no man's land. There's so much of the goal to aim for, and he manages to finish it off well.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Good distribution. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? Well, that's how to dispossess your opponent. Really fine play to keep possession. And a good intervention. This could be the equaliser. Jens Petter Hauge. Paul Alexander Kierkegaard. Can he put it away? Still could be dangerous. Oh, it's off the post.
Well, I think they deserve to be level here. That's unfortunate. Hopefully they don't look back on the missed opportunity at the end of the game.
And tidy defensive play.
Yeah, you can clearly see they work on their shape out of possession, can't you?
Ledesma. Fredrik Björkan. Holding on to what they have is the priority, apparently. It's with Ledesma. Patrick Berg. He's in behind. Well, had the keeper to beat, but failed to do so in the end.
Well, he's got to be clinical there. It's a great opportunity to score.
It's with Ledesma. Fine build-up as they look to add to their advantage. Well, they'll be happy to have regained possession. And possibilities here. And snuffing out the danger. This looks interesting. Oh, surely! And a goal it is! They lead by 2 now. Fully deserved.
Well, just look how he sees the run here. The pass is weighted to perfection. And then through on goal, you never really had any doubt that he'd slot that away. It's a really composed finish.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. And very nicely positioned to win it back. That's a good pass. Almost found its target, but cutting it out in the end. Clever defending. And options in the centre. It's an opportunity. Well, if only he'd been able to stay onside.
Well, he's got to do better at getting himself back onside. He's just stood there. No idea what's going on around him.
Well, half-time almost upon us, and playing away from home isn't bothering them in the slightest. How about your take?
I think they'll be happy with the first half. Good performance from them, played with a real intensity and quality, and going into the break being up by 2. It's a huge positive.
Promising attack. Now what can they do from here? Well, it didn't worry the keeper. Jens-Peter Hauge. And possession changing hands. Kierkevold. And a decent delivery. Will it be? Well, nothing productive, really. Individual brilliance.
Yeah, got past with ease, didn't he?
Could be threatening. Can they do it? Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. That is that for the first half here. So underway once again. Who will grab the stage in this second half? Showing patience as they look for a way back into this.
Yeah, but just need to turn it into goals.
An alert reaction to tip it over. So the corner played into the box. And he got to it fairly easily. Ledesma. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Yeah, it's an exciting transfer, isn't it? The reported figure was around 60 million. He'll certainly add another dimension to the side. I'm sure the fans are delighted to have him on board.
Promising possession, this. Oh, potential danger.
Yeah, you can see they're just waiting for an opening.
Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Good-looking move. And that is offside. Elyounoussi. Björkan. Jens Petter Hauge. Oh, good vision there. This had to look a bit lively given the pressure. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Well, we're into the final half hour.
This is a message for Alex O'Neill. Alex O'Neill, can you please return to your vehicle?
Oh, nice ball. Giving it away. Could pull one back here. Well, this is better, but they need to make the pressure count now. Trying to tee it up. Oh, genuine chance. With no degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. It's with Ledesma. And he read it well. Paul Alexander Kierkegaard. And options in the centre. Nice looking move, this. Well, he was certainly up for the long-range shot, wasn't he?
Certainly full of confidence, and to attempt the shot from there. That was close.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Frederik Björkan. the danger is averted.
Yeah, it's about getting rid and getting his team up the pitch, isn't it? Well, this has been a really strong performance, hasn't it? They've created lots of chances. This time it's unlucky not to go in, but I still think there's more goals in this.
Well, having been denied by the woodwork, now the focus is on keeping the opposition at bay. Room to roam. Good looking cross. And losing the ball there. Patrick Berg. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. It is to be a throw-in. Time for a change then. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Jensen. Putting all their energies into winning back possession. Might lead to a chance, and he's through here. And a goal! If there were any remaining doubts, that will settle the issue.
Well, here's the goal again. What a ball this is. Good vision to set up the chance. And when he's through on goal, there was no doubt that he was going to score. He set himself well, and then what a tidy finish.
So the match has restarted, but you do feel that is that. Clever defending. Anders Thomsen. Well, this could really help the cause. Nicely timed tackle. Could catch them on the break. Wasteful again in possession. Trying to connect. Josh Sargent. Björkan. Sargent. Claudio Gomez. And in possession, Fredrik Jensen. A real opening now. Oh, and really brave goalkeeping. Anders Thomsen. Paul Alexander Kierkevold. It's with Thomsen. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Claudio Gomez. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. And very nicely positioned to win it back. And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
Well, that was really comfortable, wasn't it?